You're telling me if they want to build a shop here?
Build a shop and build some, say, primitive living quarters up top so they could stay here and use plumbing and take showers and things like that while they're here and not build a full house. They would probably have to have at least a minimum 2-bedroom septic system installed and to handle the waste. And plus they would have to have a well unless they can get public water somewhere. So those considerations, if they're going to have plumbing in the shop, yeah, and maybe, like I say, the only reason I think they would do it here would be to be able to stay here rather than stay in a motel or something else while they're here. Then you can go with a minimum 2-bedroom system, and it keeps the cost down. And but they got to have a water source too, so they'd have to have a well.
Okay,
But
so
a simple shop with no plumbing, you don't need a well. I can't see why you would.
all right.
But then, but like I say, most people, if they want to come and visit for a while, they might want to stay here.
Right. They actually had a design that was a garage shop kind of an area with a 2-bedroom house above.
Yeah, I know.
So that could be done,
That
right?
could be done. That could be done.
Do you remember if there were any limitations on that? Would it be your typical ADU 800 square feet, or?
It's whatever Kitsap County is. If you're on a private well, like here, the limitations are you have to have 1 acre for each dwelling unit. So this, as a 2.2 acre parcel, would have enough land area for an ADU and a main residence.
Okay.
There's no limitation on bedrooms or anything like that. If this lot were just a smaller lot, say 3/4 of an acre, they couldn't do it.
Oh.
Because there's limitations based on soil type with well, first of all, with private well, it's always limited to 1 acre per unit. With smaller lots, it's based on soil type. Soil type 4, soil type 5, soil type 3. Each one, soil type 4 has 18,000 square feet for a living unit. So unless you had 36,000 square feet on your property, you might have 34,000. That's not big enough to have an ADU, even if you're on public water. Even if you've got enough room, they don't listen to that. It's all square footage.
Okay.
So this place is not limited, but it would be limited to 2.
Yeah.
I can grant you that.
All right.